Oh, wow. Oh boy, this really takes me back, huh? Whew. Just kind of got that nostalgia feel to it. Holy smokes. I just wanted to listen to that theme all the way back to, oh god, when was it? Also, that's my previous save file. Hello everybody, MisterBriGuy here for a new Let's Play with Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Deluxe. This is actually a combination of the first two Mystery Dungeon games of Red Rescue Team and Blue Rescue Team, from which the Red Rescue Team was released for only the Game Boy Advance, as the Blue Rescue Team was released exclusively for a Nintendo DS. And as of January 9th of 2020 that this came out, it's a mixture of both of them. It came out on a Nintendo Switch title that is part of the Mystery Dungeon series. It is the first remake of the Mystery Dungeon series, being a remake of Red and Blue Rescue Team. Like the other Mystery Dungeon games, it is an adaptation of the Mystery Dungeon games with Pokemon characters. It was first released globally on March 6th of 2020. The game was announced on January 9th, 2020 during a Pokemon Direct, and a demo was released on January 9th for free on the eShop, and progress in the demo can be transferred into the final game, which I'm pretty sure I did not do that because I've had a long-ass experience with the original of this game way back then. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to go to a certain person's website. If anybody knows the good old websites that you would look through guides of, video games, trading cards, anime, VGC, competitive, and all that stuff, then I would always go to the place called Sarabi.net. And I'd have to look back, because when was the first Mystery Dungeon game that came out? In US, it came out of September 18th of 2006. Man. Holy man. I started looking at this website when this game was coming out. Or I think it was doing some coverage for this game as it was coming out. I started looking at this website back in 2006. It's almost like 20 years since I first saw that website. And I think it was thanks to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that I discovered the website, because I always loved the sprites for that game and also the story, and it's pretty much just like it's kind of like a dungeon crawler. They are RPG games where you take control of Pokemon and gain a rescue force featuring any of the 386 Pokemon back in the day. This was before Diamond and Pearl came out. You are a person who randomly got turned into a Pokemon. You're tasked to complete the dungeons and find a way to return back to human form. You immediately get to choose a partner who will constantly travel with you until you beat the game. What you have to do is help out Pokemon who have asked for your help. They get lost in dungeons or lose items in dungeons, and you need to rescue them with your rescue force. I mean, I have a lot of experience with these games. Like, I've played every other Mystery Dungeon game except for the ones that came out on the WiiWare. There were 3 of them. Oh, here it is. So they were Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Keep Going Blazing Adventure Squad, Let's Go Stormy Adventure Squad, and Go For It Light Adventure Squad. And those came out only for the WiiWare on August 4th, 2009. So like 3 years after the first game. And since they were also exclusive to the Wii, for the WiiWare, they were also for a limited time because they were also exclusively on the eShop. And since the eShop doesn't exist anymore for the Wii, that is lost media. New game. Welcome. This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokémon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay. Now if you push left on the control stick, then I'll send you to one of those warp stone thingies. We'll get back to that in a minute. A test is coming up. How do you study for it? Study hard. I've learned that through interviews. You study those answers hard. There's an alien invasion. What do? Just ignore it. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Like, just think of it as like anybody who's begging for a zombie apocalypse. Well, there could be like some instances where like, what if just aliens don't really exist, right? We've been hyping up for this extraterrestrial phenomenon that there are beings in outer space. But they could just not exist. They could just not be there. They're just probably like fear-mongering or explicit subliminal messages. I'd probably just ignore it. Somebody calls you weird but funny. How does that make you feel? Weird but funny. Nah, that makes me happy. I like being weird. Do you occasionally consider yourself dull and overly cautious? Yes. Almost all the time. Are you a cheerful personality? I mean, I do make some people laugh. I do make some people laugh, yes. I'm just here to vibe. Like I have such a calm personality. I just like to vibe or chill and just randomly make people laugh. I don't really actually have a cheerful personality. There's a person you like, but there's no opportunity to get close. What do? Bravely declare my love, might say hello, pull a prank, or look from afar. Well, I certainly know what not to pick. It's either 1 or 3. I might say hello. See if they'll pull up a conversation. Can you sincerely thank someone when you feel grateful? Absolutely. Your friend is being bullied. What do? Heckle the bully from behind. You know what? Fuck it. Like, I've been bullied in school because of my disability. If I was at the brain of today back then, I would just like either ignored my bully or just like faced up to him. Do you want to play as a boy or a girl? I'm a boy. I'm a boy. All right. That was a bit of a long questionnaire. You appear to be the calm type. You're capable of giving advice to friends with worries. Yeah, when has that ever helped anybody? You don't like to fight. You're a warm, kind-hearted person who cares. You must have many friends who look up to you. No, I don't think that's true. I'm like a bit lesser to some people. However, you may also be somewhat gullible. As well as a little careless. Okay, yeah, that's true. And even a little meddlesome. You might want to keep those points in mind. A calm person like you should be... It's my favorite Pokemon, Mudkip. Oh, man. It's my baby. It's my baby, Mudkip. Honestly, though, I've wanted to pick, like, someone else. I did show in my previous save file that I picked Sceptile as my starter Pokemon. Just for, like, just for a chill of it. But would I want to just pick a different Pokemon instead? You can also pick like Machop, Psyduck, Eevee, Cubone. And then there's like Pikachu, Skitty, and Meowth. And then there's the starters from Gens 1 to 3. What do I think? I did like look up what's the best like team setup for the story mode for this game, and apparently it's either Pikachu or all the fire type starters. Because they could easily like take on like hard boss characters like the birds. Not to mention too, I was looking at a video of someone who like analyzes the terminal montage videos, and he's been saying like most of the fire type starters are probably the most like competitive Pokemon in history, especially Torchic or like Blaziken. That has been like the most competitive Pokemon up until Incineroar. And I kind of do think like the fire type starters are a little bit overrated, if you ask me. I see myself as either a water type or a grass type starter trainer. Screw it. Mudkip. I love Mudkip. So yeah, you can either choose for that depending on the quiz, but if you say no, you can actually like choose manually on what your starter is. I would have felt like I wanted to pick like Squirtle or maybe Totodile. It's for, you know what? Yeah, no, it's for nostalgia. Mudkip's my all-time favorite. It's for nostalgia. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? So, if I remember from looking it up too, I said like the partner Pokemon or like the starter Pokemon is either Pikachu or all the fire type starters. Your partner, like the best partner to have, is either Skitty or Meowth. Skitty can learn electric type moves, which is actually good against like flying type moves or water type, and can easily like be a good counter to them. And I could just pick Skitty if I want to. Honestly, like I would want to pick like an unorthodox Pokemon like Cubone. But honestly, I think like Skitty would be a good choice. Sure, a girl. So a girl Skitty, right? Nah, we're good. We got Mudkip and we got Skitty. The most adorable duo. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. Not to mention too, in this Rescue Team Deluxe version, they've decided to add the Mega Evolution mechanics back in Super Mystery Dungeon. And Mudkip is capable of Mega Evolving. So I've been wanting to see that. Which is probably also why I picked Trico in the other save file. Where am I? Where am I? Is this a dream? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Seek out all Pokemon. Excuse me. Please wake up. Come on, wake up. Ah. Ugh. You're finally awake. Great. Let me get back to sleep. Oh, what a terrible night that was. God, the freaking art style for this game. I think what's off-putting for me here is that you can literally see like a still texture on their bodies. It's kind of, it kind of off-puts it on the Pokemon at least. And I think it's like very cel-shaded. Where is this? You were passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Skitty. Happy to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around here. Huh? You say you're a human? But you look like a normal Mudkip in every way. Oh my god. He tries to lift up his stumpy legs. It's true. I've turned into a Mudkip. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen, Morty. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? My name? My name is, oh god. Why can't I remember my name? Yeah. I like my Brian. Thought I could do like something silly. I've always loved it when they do that in like most of video games. You think of like a stupid name and it's like, go asshole, or something like that. I wish I could think of something better. Is Brian okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, Brian's your name. Well, isn't it a funny name? Tell me about it. It's not really a very common name, too. Somebody please help me! Huh? I hear shouts from over there. Oh, it's a Butterfree. What's wrong? It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened up in the ground and my Caterpie fell in. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, what Pokemon suddenly attacked me? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? This sounds bad. We have to go help. And this is where the dungeon began. In the little tiny woods. So I think this is a little bit slightly different than what it was back then. I would remember too in the DS version, you'd have like this gameplay screen on the top screen. And the bottom screen, I think it only showed either the map or the team setup or like your team stats. I would have to like, yeah, here we go. Features inherited from later generations. The following features has been inherited from later Mystery Dungeon games. What is this? It's a mystery dungeon! TMs are once again a one-time use item and can no longer be recycled. Recycle now instead changes a plain seed to a different seed or an orange berry. The maximum amount for a team entering a dungeon is 3. Huh. Didn't it used to be like 4 before? I've always remembered that being like 4. Alright, this is how you walk. And this is how you move with A. That. Do-do-do-do-do. String shot. Are you kidding me? Oof. Water gun. There you go. Whoa, okay. You just get charge beam right away, don't you? Holy crap. No wonder you picked Skitty for this. The maximum amount for entering a team dungeon is 3. However, the player can recruit defeated Pokemon until they have a party of 8. Most legendary Pokemon will now be automatically recruited after their first or second defeat. Okay, so I think back in the day that used to be like random chance if you would try to recruit legendary Pokemon, and I guess that was like part of a gamble. Yep, you would pick money, you would pick up berries to heal. There's like seeds and other stuff. And there's also auto mode if you want to, oops. There is also like auto mode for you to just go through a dungeon all like without even touching the controller. I'm just gonna go and grab. I think I just, yeah, let's hit the L button. It's just going in auto mode. Not really like touching anything. And I could just like read off of like cool stories. But I think if you like approach a wild Pokemon in auto mode, it like disables it until you get to an attack. Oh, we already have Reviver Seeds. You'll be revived as soon as you faint. Oh, pardon me. Holy crap, Skitty. Okay, so they just want you to look around and grab items before taken to the stairs. Do 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 do. All right, that should do it. Mommy, where are you? Sniffle. We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. We did it. I'm sorry, the music really takes me back. I need to listen back to the DS or the original versions of these songs. I think I was on like a playlist listening to the Explorers of Sky music. That was great. My baby's safe. I'm sorry. I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Skitty. And this is Brian. Brian? I just say like a Pokemon cry. Brian! Cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. Those sparkly eyes. It's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Skitty and Brian. I know it isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. Oh, nice. Pecha berries and reviver seeds again, and we got money. All right, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you gonna do? Do you have any plans? Well, I had plans before I got isekai'd. Listen, Brian. If you don't have a place to stay, you should come with me.